Hey everyone. Earlier today, the new trailer for Masters of the Universe Revelation dropped, and everybody's doing reaction videos. I wanted to do something a little different. I'm going to be doing more of a breakdown of what we see in the trailer, different characters, and uh, what I think certain things might mean for the series. So let's go. Okay, now, right from the beginning, we see the camera pulling out of Castle Grayskull, right through the drawbridge, which is closing up. That's really cool. It looks like a combination of they use 2D and CG. It looks really nice. Look how nice Castle Grayskull looks. That is awesome. It's kind of small looking actually, but it does look cool. I like Skeletor too. Look at him. They seem to have taken some influence from the 2002 cartoon for his design. Mark Hamill's voice is a very different Skeletor voice than what we've had in the past, but I like it. It works. Oh, and then we got a Stridor hoof there. I recognized it like immediately. It's a very iconic design. Let's see, here we get more of a look at Skeletor's body. I like that they kept those weird little like spikes on his arms from the toy. That's a neat little thing. Oh, and the let's see, the armor. Don't know if that's there. Armor kind of shows up. They took a kind of influence from across the different series and toys to for his design. It looks like. Oh, now we see this weird thing of his staff, like I don't know how to explain it, like kind of melting and forming. It's kind of like in old movies where they would melt something and then they would reverse it to make it look like it was forming. Yeah. So anyway, we see Man at Arms there. That's I really like that they've kept his classic design. He looks so good. Oh, and we see Trapjaw here. Trapjaw looks really nice. And we actually get to see Man at Arms punch Trapjaw, and it actually connects. So that makes me think that this show will be going for. It won't be pulling punches. And oh, here we see some mysterious cloaked figure. It reminds me of the Preternian disguise He-Man toy that they did in the Classics line. I think it was based off of one of the mini comics. So that's interesting. And then we get a really nice look at the figure up atop Stridor there. Oh, and then they show Zor the Eagle turn into Sorceress. I'm gonna try and go back a little bit. Oh, there's a Zor upside down. And then, yeah, you get a good look at Sorceress there. Trying to tilt this so, yeah, it's not gonna work in the light. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, Sorceress has a way longer, like, she has a dress now, kind of. In the original, she had like kind of a one-piece suit that she had, and then let's see the iconic wings. I think it works. It looks cool. And then we get to see Teela and Evelyn in a fight. That's really cool. Oh, and then we see Clawful. Let's see, trying to get. There he is, jumping out of this exploding vehicle there. I know there's a name for this vehicle, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So for Clawful, his design is interesting. In the 2002 cartoon, he was redesigned to be like basically just a lizard dragon dinosaur person. But in the original toy line, and I think he might have been in the original cartoon, his head was like a lizard dinosaur. He had lobster claws. Then he had like red armor. But then his body was like a human body. It was very strange. And apparently they've kept that here. That very strange design. And then we get a tagline. After 40 years. Oh, and then we get. Let's see, a whole bunch of stuff. We got Fisto, Teela, and Clamp Champ making, I think, his first animated appearance. That's really cool. You know, I'm just noticing Fisto's fist isn't really that big. Like, definitely not compared to the 2002 cartoon where it's enormous. So I'm wondering, does it, like, grow? That would be interesting. Oh, and then there's a quick little shot of Clamp Champ fighting something. He clamps his clamp around something. Cannot tell what that is. Looks like it has like Dr. Octopus arms or something. Oh, and then I think this is Scareglow, also making, I believe, his first animated appearance. Let's see, Beastman looks so cool here. Look at that. He looks amazing. Merman, I'm not as fond of the new design. He looks fine. It works. Like, he's recognizably Merman, but I don't know, my favorite is still the 2002 design for him. Oh, and Beastman has his whip, I just noticed. Next to Merman, you can see this fish guy. He looks like a SpongeBob background character if it turned evil. Let's see, and then we got some Eternian guards here. I've been seeing a lot of the Eternian guards, so I'm thinking they're going to be a big part of this show. Oh, and this is an interesting thing. Now, I recorded this video earlier. I hiked up the hill, did it outside, but yeah, I could not see a thing in my tablet because the sun just glares down on it and I couldn't see a thing. So I got to this scene and I was like, somebody's holding Sorceress, I can't tell who it is. Now I can tell, it's very obvious. It's Faker. You can see like the He-Man armor and blue skin. Who else but Faker? However, the head is a little weird. Like you can kind of make out like a chin there, and it looks like a robot. So that makes me wonder, in this version, is Faker a cyborg? There was, or like an android or something, because that was a thing in the 2002 series where there was a robot that disguises itself as He-Man, it gets knocked out, and for like a split second it turns blue. Let's see, and you can make out its legs there, which are very He-Man looking legs. Yeah, sorry about the glare, it's bad. You can see an arm get ripped off, there's like a blue thing on the arm, don't know what that is. Clawful's in the back. And let's see, Skeletor there. Oh, and then we get the finished tagline, after 40 years, take back the power. Which was kind of a weird tagline to me because, like, after 40 years, we've had other He-Man things. We've had, let's see, after the original He-Man was over, there was She-Ra, there was the live-action movie, New Adventures, there was the 2002 show, and then off and on there's been, like, some toy resurgence here and there, and we just recently finished up the new She-Ra show, but that was separate. I understand what the tagline means. This is the first series where it's, like, consciously trying to continue specifically off the original show. So, I'm just being nitpicky. Let's see. Oh, and I think this is the Eternian throne room. So there's Randor and Marlena's thrones, I guess. Not particularly impressive, but yeah. Oh, maybe does it match the original show? I don't know for sure. But anyway, there's Adam and Cringer there. I love how Cringer's just kind of chilling. He doesn't really care what's going on. Not really cringing like he probably should be. Yeah, he just sits there the whole time. Oh no, we had a close look at this guy in the cloak there. I love how he says, I have the power, just like Dolph Lundgren did in the movie. And we get a very colorful transformation of Adam into He-Man. And then we also get to hear that pop song play, which I know best from Shrek 2. Not a big fan of that pop song. Like, if there's any pop song I associate with He-Man, it's What's Going On. Which, there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to reference at some point in this new show. So, let's see. It's really cool to be able to, like, go through the transformation frame by frame. It is so cool looking. Oh, and then we see He-Man take that cloak off, and there, in all his glory, and next to Stridor. That's interesting. Why is he on Stridor and not on Battle Cat? Oh, and then there's a unintentionally funny little bit here where, let's see, gonna try and, okay, I think it's, why does Skeletor spin around before he fires something? Let's see, Evelyn and Tila, Battle Cat, close up. Oh, and then this is an important scene right here. Skelcons from the old Ladybird Masters of the Universe books. So you can get kind of a good look at them there, holding Stratos there. As far as I know, they only showed up in these, Ladybird UK Masters of the Universe books. So that's a really cool little deep cut bit of lore there. So anyway, on back to the trailer. Oh, and this is a neat little scene. We see He-Man lifting up this boulder or something and chucking it, which is like a classic He-Man move. Oh, and then there's a neat thing coming up here. Whiplash is in the show. That's awesome. Look at him. He looks really, really nice. Doesn't look as doofy as he did in the 2002 show, which I like that. And then we get Man-at-Arms with something I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a toy out of. Oh, and then we see Roboto. Roboto looks really cool. They went more with how his original design was more than the 2002 one, but it still looks like updated and really nice. Then right here we have these tanks with big like cat eyes and underbites. Not sure what that's all about. We can see some Skelcons in the background, and then there's also, I don't know if it'll show up, these little like hovering robots. They remind me of like the Horde robots in She-Ra. They had the normal Horde Trooper robots, the big bulky ones that walked on two legs, and there were little ones that hovered. Let's see. Oh, and then, let's see, we see Triclops. I'm going to try and get a good look at him. I can't get a... come on. Maybe I can... I almost got the picture I wanted. Anyway, there he is, Triclops, and you can see he has orange hair, which I like that they kept his orange hair. Let's see, and then he's zipping towards something. Is that Grayskull way in the back? Doesn't really look like Grayskull from a distance, but I don't know, maybe it is. Then we see somebody shooting green skulls at Orko, and Orko looks pretty nice in this new show. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a... Okay, there, we get a good look at Orko. And in the back, interestingly, there's like a door with some people in front of it. Looks like Skeletor, maybe Clawful. Somebody's grappling with somebody. Or maybe they're holding something. I can't really tell what's going on in the background. And there's Orko, sleeveless now, no big O on his shirt anymore. I kind of miss that. Anyway, he looks pretty powerful using that move. And a plot point in all the shows was that Orko, his powers were weakened because he wasn't on Trala, his home world. So I'm wondering, is that door to Trala? Or is he in Trala and that door is to Eternia? Who knows? But yeah, moving on. I get to hear Skeletor's laugh there. I like it. It works. It's good. Oh, and then we see Skeletor make like a portal. A big fist comes out, hits He-Man. Is that a reference to when Mark Hamill played a guy with a big fist in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Because they're both Kevin Smith, so maybe. And there we got the title. Master of the Universe, Revelation. And Netflix. Oh, and then that's it, I guess. Yep, that's it. So pretty cool trailer. Really looking forward to it. I didn't really get much of a feel for what the plot's going to be. It's, let's see, we saw Skelcons, Eternian guards, um, Orko using powerful magic. Let's see, some of the early promo images, it shows Orko, Roboto, Teela, and a black woman in some outfits that do not look much like the standard like Master of the Universe outfits. So I'm wondering, are they in disguise for something? Are they infiltrating the bad guys or something? What's going on there? So yeah, not a whole lot of plot development has been coming out. Just this, yeah, a bunch of cool scenes. They look really cool. It's nice that they're using all these characters like Whiplash, Clawful, the Skelcons. That was like the biggest geek moment for me. Was like such an obscure bit of lore. I really like the Stridor uh, thing coming back. Is there going to be one, or are there going to be a lot of them? Because in the originals, like the like old artwork and toys and things, the Stridor, excuse me, were like just a vehicle for the army. So yeah, all that very interesting. Really looking forward to it. Really excited to see more of this. So yeah, that's all. See ya.